When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy Hilly.
Oh fuck. God damn it, that song's sucking. Head to the city gate to find a way out.
Why can't we leave the city? What is the academia up to now?
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything. This is a direct order from the Grand Sage. Just wait until tomorrow.
I have a real emergency. My goods have already arrived at Port Ormos. If I don't hurry, they'll be stolen.
That's your problem. Make sure you make a request in advance next time.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
It looks like the Academia already announced a lockdown for Samara City today. How completely unsurprising. Let's go and question them. Hello, sir. Why can't we leave the city today?
Here we go again. Don't ask me. I don't know either. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter
so
or
you
exit
join when he
Samara.
asked you to join BC, but last night when I asked you, don't join. I know, you gotta fucking turn his ass down. That's the only reason I can hear your eyes. I have to finish the loop, or else I'm gonna have to restart the whole quest line. What, Rise? Well, let me finish this mission real quick. Can you wait for a couple of minutes?
Alright, hold on. Back to how my dad my
Angering me won't get you anywhere. If I had that kind of insider info, I would have left this stupid post long ago.
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything out of him, let's take matters into our own hands. Why don't we climb over the walls? Those guards can't be everywhere at once. This is a good spot, and the guard hasn't noticed us at all. Let's hurry! Huh? Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind? But what if things get really weird out there and you get into some trouble? Then Paimon won't be able to help you. Oh, Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much, but we've always been together, haven't we? Okay. Paimon will wait for you. Promise Paimon that you'll come back as soon as possible. Just a quick look.
Hey, yo. $1 in your pocket.
And please, be careful. Memories!
Give her some money. Give her some money.
Traveler!
Did your girlfriend tell you to shave?
Paimon would never see you again! You just disappeared! Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back! You promised Paimon that you were only taking a quick walk! Paimon, calm down. She's here now. I don't think she understood what you were saying. Paimon doesn't care! Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay! Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day! Okay. Paimon will forgive you. The most important thing is that you didn't actually disappear. Oh, Paimon was so scared that you had gone into another world. Okay, Paimon, can you tell us your perspective of what really happened yesterday? I see. Using two people's different perspectives. After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you disappeared in an instant.
Stop being you. I don't flash people though.
No way! Paimon was watching you with the fullest attention. What's your perspective, Traveler? You sure you don't have any memory of this?
Yeah, because when I fucking pulled upon you, you didn't come. Were you sleeping? Like I fucking tagged you around 1 o'clock last night. 1 o'clock? Yeah.
I guess that explains everything. You
What?
also lost your memories the last 2 times you tried to leave the city. Those days' memories can't be awoken.
Why? Because I'm
So,
talking to the lower
if we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased?
Yeah, maybe. What, did she die? I'd like to find out for myself. I know it's the... Isn't it the sages doing this? Really? Who's that? Wait. Yes. Doesn't she know if she keeps doing this, her friend's going to die?
It really sounds like something big outside of the city is being hidden on purpose. But this way, we'll also never discover what's outside.
Wait, you get to fight his son? older than the Shogun? So then I'm not gonna have that hard of a time fighting. But you said he's not stronger than her. Bigger? Oh.
Something like a message? But how can we send it back? Don't look at me like that. I'm not used to being stared at. Well, okay. You want something that can pass on messages, right? Give me some time and take care of Dunyarzad for me. Yep, now we're talking.
Effective against them, though. Oh. So I just gotta survive, huh? Why do they keep doing that? Why can't we just have a normal boss fight and drain all the health?
I'm done. Here you go. What? Isn't this just an Akasha terminal? I made some little changes. Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. I just tweaked it so that it could connect to any node.
Does Shogun
To
not
make
know
something like this? Nahida, you really know the Akasha like the back of your hand. Anyway, we can use this now to record a message, right?
Oh.
Yep. I'll help you save the messages. It should be pretty easy to use. I just can't guarantee the user's status and signal coverage when they're outside the city.
You don't actually kill him.
We'll never know until we try. At least we're taking the initiative now. Let's go then! Let's expose those sages!
Does his mother ever find out? Does she ever find out that you defeated him? Oh. I watched the preview for the next story content, and you have to encounter the mysterious stranger from Kidnade. You know, the one with the eye patch. Yeah, he's gonna be coming back in the next... Huh? No, the other guy. The guy with blonde hair. What, that's just a mask? That's just the mask he's wearing? No, he has a purple thing on his left eye. I'm talking about the mysterious stranger you encountered the first time in Mondstadt that asked you the 3 questions. Yeah, him. He comes back in the next content update. No, in the next update. He's supposed to be coming back. Yeah, he's supposed to be coming back. I watched the preview. No, why? Oh, and he lost some of his energy? I know about the device. It was supposed to, like, make sure the curse was gone, but it didn't work because half did fucking stopped it. Oh yeah, but half didn't fucking stop that. Oh, so it made it worse? I kinda feel bad for Halfton though. What? Alright.
Alright. Paimon isn't as worried about being separated since it happened once yesterday. But Paimon still isn't happy about it. Okay, see you tomorrow, Traveler. That covers everything that's happened so far.
Yes, although the signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to receive 2 messages from you when you were outside.
Okay, now that you understand what's going on, let's hear the messages
What are you talking
together.
about? When you joined the call?
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zero's festival in
Didn't he mute
Sumeru
himself,
City is
though?
just one of them. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights. All these spaces are empty, except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
How the hell does the dancer know how to do this?
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru City space when you set foot outside of the walls. But everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside. That's unbelievable. And if we take your word for it, the other spaces all had very weird contents.
There's another part here. We only received it last night.
These spaces have been disappearing, one after the other, absorbed by something like a sun in the sky. And now, even the final space has also disappeared. Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
Why did the message end right there? What did the Traveler want to say? What are those spaces?
Probably because yesterday just happened to end at that moment.
Oh, right. Paimon did hear a beep from the Akasha. Did it come from here or from the message?
The message. It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha terminal.
After the beep, Traveler said even the final spaces also disappeared.
Traveler, what do you think that final space could have been?
Was that space actually the real world? But wouldn't a real space just randomly disappearing like that be catastrophic? My impression is that each day in this samsara only ends at the sound of that beep from the Akasha. All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common: a lack of human presence. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound...
Oh, so that's what it is! After the sound of the beep, the final space, the Sub-Zero's festival, also disappears, and we're taken to the next day. Later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materializing behind them. Do lots of new spaces appear every day? Paimon's head is spinning. Just what are these spaces anyhow?
Well, consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, it was just a game where a bunch of gods fought over 7 seats. So no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface, maybe all they point to in the end is a small and simple secret.
Wow, the Archon War, huh? That's an analogy and a half. Hey, where are you going?
One client, 2 clients, 3 clients. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh. When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy Hill.
Do you want some alone time to think? Alright then, Paimon won't disturb you.
The dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead, Dunyarzad? We still have some other stuff to do first.
Okay then. See you later.
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Time is ticking away. Awesome! What is it? Paimon wants to know. Oh, wait, no. Let's meet up with Nahida first. You can tell us both together. This time, we're gonna get to the truth.
Wanna come over for tea? Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo! When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight.
Story.
Toodaloo.
Far.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo! Toodaloo.
English. What do you mean?
Silly churl, Billy
How far in the
churl,
story have you gotten?
silly
It's not that hard
Billy,
to
hilly
pronounce
churl. Woo!
that.
Wanna come over for tea?
How far in the story have you gotten in the game?
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly
It's not
Billy,
that hard to
hilly
concept.
churl. Woo! Toodaloo. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo! When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo! One client, two clients, three clients.
Samara's. The Samara City.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo! Wanna come over for tea? Huh? Go!
You're back! I've been waiting forever for you two. Judging by the looks on your faces, are you ready to take your Sub-Zerius exam and graduate from the festival? Okay, first off, have you discovered the hidden truth?
We've already experienced the Sub-Zero's festival many times. And the day of the festival seems to be in a perpetual samsara. All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common: a lack of human presence. Those spaces remind me of dreams, like the one I had in the Avidia forest. Except these have no sign of human presence. Okay, Nahida said, the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
Yeah.
Do you know which nation we're gonna go on?
Is it part 2? Is it part 2? Is it part 2?
It's not a nation.
You sure? It was.
Part A,
Yeah, that place.
the nation of justice.
Yeah. Why? Do you know where we're going?
Yes, I'm a temple.
Where?
We're going, for all of Nephi's. Cimarron, Mondstadt, and Feeling. That little fucking net. Storm Terror. Storm Terror's fucking there.
Yeah.
It's like
So like on top of the place?
No, like downward and to the left.
Oh. Wait, where they all meet? So all the gods are gonna meet up?
No. I'm gonna be honest with you now. I thought, LA film was just supposed to show sing show.
Uh,
But he's actually just come on, I need to hurry up with the stir request though, bro.
Why you about to
Because
you about to tell me he's a god?
no,
I'll hype him.
he's not a god. His roommate's the Kanye
Oh. I'm still trying to fucking figure out how to get out of this time loop.
though. I don't exactly know. First, you gotta go through your dreams.
My character still thinks there's no dreams in this land.
I know exactly why.
Dreams with no presence.
Yeah, nobody dreams in this room. Wanna know why?
Why?
It's because back when my father was she used back when for methodologies she used to act was causing corruption. Time I showed that
Is that why that one guy went insane and attacked his own guy?
yes. And she used she needed help getting ideas on how
Oh.
to stay
Do you encounter Al Hytham again? Do you encounter Al Hytham again?
she did multiple times. We made this whole plan the same idea.
Oh. He's a terrible guy.
Yeah, all I think was the scribe and
So academia isn't bad.
it you wanna know what if he does since he is
People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon.
because he is made Hoover yeah,
Oh.
it's Hoover. H-U-E-R. Yeah, H-U-E-R. Hoover. It's called Hoover. So
Oh.
when during your final fight with Valkyr, um she calls you the first savior. So that's another title you have. Savior of Mondstadt, Savior of Liyue, and Exception.
Save?
Or the Exception. But she calls you the first sage of the world. Apparently the first sage.
Wait, what? I'm a sage?
Yeah, you're the sage and the fight up here.
So the more fucking Fatui people we fight, the stronger we get. Are we getting their powers after we defeat them?
No.
Oh.
That doesn't sound. We are all in a dream. It isn't that the people of Sumeru don't dream. Rather, the Akasha is taking their dreams from them.
No, this is still from Apex. I don't see him on Apex.
It's probably turned offline.
Fuck you, Phil. Let me fucking
He's muted. Fucking Nunez. Nunez muted him. Oh, Nunez muted you.
Yeah, no, your spammer muted stuff out. Fine, fine. I'm bored again.
People in Sumeru think they don't dream, but the truth is the Akasha steals their dreams without them knowing it. And those spaces with no human presence are stolen dreams without their host. That would explain why they sounded so weird when she was trying to describe them. Huh. So people in Sumeru do dream after all. In fact, we're all in one big dream together right now.
Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha is
If
capable of
Nahida knew
this?
this, why didn't she just fucking tell us?
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate.
That doesn't sound.
Window setup. You gonna try and go for the new character that comes out in 10 days?
It is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power.
I saw the preview, and it showed 2 other wishes. Apparently, we are going to be able to wish on the character that we met in. You know the girl that helps you at the tea house, the ice one. Apparently, she's going to become a wish too.
No, she's been a witch for a long ass time. How many times do I hear that?
Well, she's going to be getting a reroll then.
Rerun. It's gonna be her second rerun. That's gonna be
There's also another one. There's also another one that's going to get a reroll.
yeah, for the next few minutes, we'll just rerun those two rerun. Because there's is Albedo.
I don't think it's Alberta. I think it's a. Second one's going to be also a new character. The character comes from Mondstadt. Yeah, you're right about that.
I know he has to rerun this.
It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace.
Alright, hold on.
Wingo.
That doesn't sound.
Oh, okay. Those dream-controlling creatures in the forest also get their power from the Dendro Archon, right? That would explain why the Akasha has the ability to control people's dreams, too. But Is stealing everyone's dreams really how the Akasha compiles their wisdom? Isn't there anything more to it than that?
Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming. In other words, dreams are rich bundles of human wisdom.
So, in other words, the complete opposite of how Hypatia understood it. Paimon remembers her saying that the sages think dreams are foolish delusions.
Shania.
And the fact that no one dreams
Yo,
is a
Fel.
blessing from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
Hey, Fel, can you hear me?
So it was all a dirty trick? The real story is that
I
the
can't hear
sages
you.
from the
I
academia
can't
are
hear you.
using the
Still don't
Akasha
hear
to steal people's dreams for their own use, huh?
I can't hear anything you're saying. But I just want to tell you, Shania is going to be in the next Wish Banner. In Phase 2, I mean. Phase 2.
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the samsara?
Grand Sage said, go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content. Did he mean something more? That doesn't sound... Those spaces kept disappearing before my eyes. But as soon as that beep sounded, many more spaces materialized.
Oh yeah, the other character is going to be Shania. On Phase 2 of the Wish Banner, Shania is going to be on there. Shania? Her?
Oh no, I said
Oh.
Shanna? That's her name. That's Snea.
Oh.
And if it's gonna make that schnuck sound, it's either SNH or SNG.
Oh yeah, I think Boda's going to be on the Wish Banner. He's just going to be in the first phase. This is the second phase. The one you were talking about.
Oh, Albedo.
Yeah, Albedo. He's going to be in the first phase. This is the second phase of the event Wish.
You can't help. I'm being drilled insane.
By who?
I felt his mixy ass pants. Hey, Complex, when you look at Goku's camera, it looks like he doesn't have a nose. Look, it looks like he doesn't have a nose.
I can't even see his face right now. Good morning.
No.
He can't say good morning. He got murdered. He got Nunez's server muted him.
No. He's looking back. He unmuted himself to watch. Anyway.
That's not true because I heard he tried talking, but nothing came out of his mouth.
No, I can hear him. Don't worry.
I can't hear him.
Those dreamscapes kept vanishing. But as soon as that beep sounded, more new spaces appeared. I can't see...
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their consciousness from their own dream. Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Sub-Zero's festival along with everyone else's, while their now vacant dreams are harvested by the Akasha. No one is any the wiser as another day passes in the dream, and so begins another samsara cycle.
Pause. I got two
People
phones in the
wake
back.
up to yet another dream about the Sub-Zero's festival. The dreams that belong to them are once again harvested by the Akasha, and so it continues.
So, this is like a dream factory, and the Akasha is a dream harvesting machine. Did Paimon get that analogy right?
Very good, Paimon. Using analogies well is an excellent habit to get into.
Okay, so that beep we keep hearing is actually from our real-life Akasha terminals. Taking off our terminals in this dream doesn't do anything.
All right, last question. Who am I?
They say that alchemical divination is the Dendro Archon's divine revelation. So then, if Nahida has referred to herself as the moon...
So you noticed. I thought that one would be the hardest question. That's why I put it last.
That wasn't hard at all. Even Paimon guessed that. Everything about you is different. We just didn't want to expose you is all. Now that you mention it, Nahida, you've been hinting to us since the very beginning. It's funny. Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Paimon didn't expect to meet you like this.
Yes, those can wait until we're back in real life. On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions you have about here and now. You asked me this question before. My answer was, it would literally blow your minds. Now that you know this is all a dream, this answer should hopefully make more sense. Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Likewise,
Don't
if
wake a
someone suddenly
sleepwalker.
had told you all this instead of you learning it on your own, your notion of reality and dream would be thrown into irreversible confusion. I couldn't expose you to that kind of risk. That's why I could only give you very subtle hints and some suggestions. Long story short, I'm really sorry I had to keep you guessing. Firstly, this dream we're in is completely based on reality. People have already experienced this Sub-Zero's festival, so it would be very difficult for them to find anything that strikes them as surreal. Secondly, you're probably wondering why people don't have any memories from earlier samsara, right? That's because people don't remember their dreams most of the time anyway. And in any case, their actual dreams are being taken away from them by the Akasha. So whenever they wake up in this dream of the Sub-Zero's festival, they don't remember anything from their previous identical dream.
That reminds Paimon. Traveler had a dream when we were in the Avidia forest, but couldn't see what it was about after waking up. Is that an example of what you mean?
Yes. Only after receiving the blessing of Dendro can a person gain the Dendro element's dream-enhancing power. That explains the feelings of deja vu. Meanwhile, everyone else has no idea that they are in the Sub-Zero's festival samsara, while their dreams are stolen from them over and over again. I know, right? Why did they have to base this dream on my birthday? Could it really just be a coincidence?
Even you don't know the reason? Wow, now that's strange.
The Academia sages are determined to harvest lots of dreams in a short time, no matter the cost. They have to be up to no good. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about it. Traveler, do you have any information?
Grand Sage said, go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content. Did he mean something more?
Celebrate the birth of that god? Could it mean...
Can humans really keep dreaming forever like this? Will it ever end? And if so, when?
You might say your mental fatigue has already answered this question. Eventually, there's only so much that people can tolerate. Especially those whose health is compromised to begin with, like Dunyarzad. This relentless exploitation takes an even harder toll on them.
People's lives are at stake here, and nobody knows a thing! We've got to put a stop to this!
Deceiving the people of Sumeru with no regard for their safety. No matter what they're trying to do, this is unforgivable. After we end the Sub-Zero's festival, Samsara, we have to look into them.
How can the sages of the Academia do this behind their Archon's back? This is ridiculous!
In the end, I'm just the moon. The real sun is long gone.
A sun and a moon? Nahida's talking in riddles again. Oh, we're out of time today!
I'll tell you how to break free of the samsara tomorrow. See you then.
Good morning, Nahida. Wait. Now that Paimon remembers everything, should we instead say good morning, Lesser Lord Kusanali? Hey! What's wrong, Nahida? You don't look too good.
I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct.
Did Dunyarzad already disappear? No way! Are we too late?
The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
So close.
Paimon can't believe it. Wait, so what about that other Dunyarzad? Just what is she? Is she also going to disappear?
She's actually something like a puppet, but not completely. The real Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer keep playing her role in this dream. So another Dunyarzad appeared to replace her in the dream. Just like the grass and the trees, that Dunyarzad is just a building block of the dream that helps to keep it going.
But personality-wise, she's nothing like the real Dunyarzad.
Puppets are stiff and can't copy a living person's vitality. After all, they're just there as filler. You know, speaking of which, the old Dunyarzad might not have been too different from a puppet.
Dunyarzad truly believed that she met you within her consciousness, and it was you who inspired her. So you do remember her after all.
Yes. Back then, her family was overly protective of her. No one cared about her personality or thoughts. It was as if she only lived to stall her Elazar. I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person. But even so, she's still... far from it. I'm still a long way off from being a real Archon. I couldn't even save her. If I were a competent Archon, I wouldn't have let my most faithful follower die at the Sub-Zero's festival with so many regrets.
Please don't beat yourself up over it, Nahida. It's the sage's fault, and theirs alone.
I'm not beating myself up. All I did was to rationally observe the distance between myself and a real Archon.
Don't be like that, Nahida. Even real Archons are still allowed to be sad.
To prevent more tragedies like this, we must end the samsara as soon as possible.
Great, but how do we do that?
Although the Sub-Zero's festival dream is under the Akasha's control, only humans can dream. Even the Akasha is unable to create them. That means this dream belongs to a host who created it.
Huh? So, how should we find that person?
Well, if this is someone's dream, then everything here must come from deep within their consciousness. Which means, with the power of imagination, they can change anything in this dream.
Imagination? What do you mean by that?
Imagination means breaking through what you perceive as normal. Like when the server at a tavern brings a plate to you, you'd naturally assume that food is on it. However, if you're the dream's host and you become aware that you're dreaming, when you imagine gold and more on the plate, the dream will respond in kind, and the server really will bring you gold and mora. But right now, our host is unaware that this is a dream. No matter how many times they're served, it will always be food.
Your cat did that? Cats do knock shit over a lot. Welcome back, pal.
Find some way to make that person realize that they're dreaming. Usually, once that happens, the person will wake up and the dream samsara will be broken.
How are we going to find them, though? If it could be anyone, it'd be like looking for a needle in a haystack. And even if we did find them, how are we supposed to make them realize they're dreaming? After all, like you said, don't wake a sleepwalker.
It's extremely difficult, yes. But the only ones who can do it are you two. Remember, everything you've achieved up to this point has all been for the sake of finding the host and ending the samsara. As for me, during this time, I'll be out of town.
Out of town? Are you going to that place full of dreams where the traveler went?
Yes, I want to try something. There must still be a small wisp of possibility. Naringo! Dreams are supposed to be fantastical, romantic, and full of pleasant surprises. Unnecessary things like this samsara need to end.
Paimon's still a little upset that we've come this far only for Dunyarzad to... She was such a good person, with such a simple wish. But fate was against... Yeah.
That's only in a couple of days.
Dunyarzad is what kept us going this whole time. But we mustn't lose hope, Traveler. Dunyarzad would definitely want to see us save everyone else. So let's break the samsara for her sake. Paimon's wondering, do you think the sages would get one of their own to be the host of this stream? Feels like it would be easier to control it that way, no? Huh. That's true. Plus, the sages probably weren't counting on there being other factors beyond their control, like Nahida and us. So, who do you think the host of the dream is? Oh, that would make sense! Ferris the Knight of Flowers is a symbol of the whole Sub-Zero's festival, right? Pretty core character. Let's go ask him some questions, shall we?
When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight. Huh? Toodaloo.
He don't got a sense of smell.
Huh? Go! Phew! Go!
You're back. You left in a hurry last time. Is everything okay?
Everything's fine, just, it's a little hard to explain. Would you mind taking part in a little experiment with us?
An experiment? That came out of nowhere. I'm listening, though. What do you need me to do?
Could you make a wish?
You want me to make a wish? Is that a new Sub-Zero's festival tradition or something?
Less questions, more wishing!
Okay. My wish. Okay. I'm a little nervous saying this out loud, but I want Miss Dunyarzad to be happy.
Oh.
I noticed earlier that she looked a bit down, and she wasn't really talking to anyone. She just doesn't seem like herself. She's always so gentle and kind, and all the kids love her. I've also wondered if the reason she asked me to be Fairest Knight of Flowers is because I'm special to her, or something.
So, you have a crush on Dunyarzad?
Oh, is it that obvious? After what I just said, I guess it is. When she placed the hat of the Knight of Flowers onto my head, she said to me, "I want everyone to have a happy Sub-Zero's festival." What she didn't realize was that I'm not that interested in how everyone else feels. In that moment, I just wanted to be her Knight of Flowers for the rest of my life. 50 years, 100 years, I'll serve her till the end of time. Okay, yeah, that was a bit much. Felt like the right moment to get it off my chest, but that was pretty embarrassing. Okay, I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
Please come true.
I'm gonna open my eyes. Oh, you're...
What?
Funky? Sorry, but only one portion of Yelda candies per person. Back home you go. Nice try, you two. Anyway, never mind. I don't need to see her appear right in front of me. As long as she's happy.
Guess he isn't the host of this dream after all. Should have expected it wouldn't be this easy. It seems like everyone who knows Dunyarzad loves her. But none one of them has any idea that she...
My lady, step back.
That sounds like Dia! Oh, right. This is when Dunyarzad bumps into the kidnappers. Huh? But Dia can handle them! Hey, Traveler!
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo! One client, two clients, three clients. Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo! Toodaloo.
Oh, it's you. Great timing. Please take... Hey, this is my job. The homie Yanni's pay me, not you. You... Fine, alright. Knock yourself out. Why are you so worked up anyway? It's not like I don't trust your fighting skills. Anyway, watch yourself.
So you got yourself some backup. Suit yourself. You're going down.
That's close enough. New punch today.
See.
Traveler, were you just taking your anger out on those guys? You and Nahida both. Dunyarzad wouldn't want to see you two like this. Oh, and speaking of her, I just remembered something. Remember how during the first Sub-Zero's festival, before the Samsara started, we came here with Dunyarzad because she wanted to pick something up? She said it was because she had forgotten something. Okay, so Paimon's memory is working so far. Anyway, Paimon also remembers that she is staying somewhere around here. She pointed it out to us the night before the Sub-Zero's festival. Yeah, even if it's only a tiny clue, it'll probably still help us more than this needle in a haystack search. This is the place! It's rude to enter other people's spaces without permission, but desperate times call for desperate measures! temporary residence, so there was pretty much nothing inside except this book on the table. Should we open it? Wow. Dunyarzad wrote all of this. Sounds like she was always thinking of us even while we were away. Even though she was also busy preparing for the Sub-Zero's festival and had all her health problems to worry about. She must have wanted to give this to us as a gift on the day of the Sub-Zero's festival, right? If we hadn't found this book, we never would have known. But now that we know, we can't even thank her.
God damn it.
Hey! Where are you off to now?
Talk to Jason. Even if you're just a puppet, you should be able to retain her memories.
It's Dunyarzad's puppet. Traveler? You must be exhausted. Come to think of it, we've been stuck in this place for a really, really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dunyarzad feels like an eternity ago.
Hey, yo, pal, you having a good day?
Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled when she talked about Nilu's dance of Sub-Zeros.
You plan to? What? Oh, you're talking to somebody else?
There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
Huh?
That was what the real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
Yes, Traveler. What is it?
Oh, so she's still just a puppet. But just now, how come... What? Where are we going this time?
Everything must come to an end eventually. Even this.
If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer.
The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency.
Fuck the Grand
That
Sage.
you exercise tact.
How did things turn out like this? Traveler? You don't have to get involved. He's a sage from the academia. I don't want to drag you into this.
Traveler?
Traveler? What the heck are you doing? If you get arrested by the academia, that's another day gone to waste! Wait, they're not reacting! Have they been scared stiff? Oh, of course! If this is the sage's plan, they wouldn't put themselves through this! So they're just substitutes!
The dance is the one in control.
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage? Like I said, they symbolize the goddess of flowers. It's just a shame that all the real Bodhisars went extinct after her death.
Yes. The Greater Lord brought forth new Bodhisarras in memory of the goddess of flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful shade of purple.
That beautiful shade of purple. Aren't these flowers real Bodhisarras? Just like the ones from the legend? I didn't even notice! Dunyarzad, did you find these?
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after the goddess of flowers passed away? So, Al?
Yeah. What's going on here? Huh? You guys are acting weird. But okay, I'll try.
Tyler, you're welcome.
Hey!
They disappeared! So Nilu's
I might not be able to this time though.
Purple Bodhisarras don't exist in the real world anymore. But in Nilu's subconscious, they can appear as decorations on the stage. It's just like the example Nahida told us. People assume there will be food on a plate, and Nilu assumed there would be real Bodhisarras in the flower pots. So when you saw the flowers, you instantly knew it was Nilu? But if we want to end the samsara, we need the host to become aware that they're dreaming. How should we make Nilu realize that?
Am I dreaming?
Huh?
So I'm right. Is this Lesser Lord Kusanali responding to our celebration of the Sabzeruz festival?
Wrong guess, but you aren't completely wrong either. The point is, what made you think this is a dream? As far as you know, people in Sumeru don't dream, right?
Yeah, but have you heard the tale of the first sage? To prevent a calamity, he went on a journey to find the Dendroarchon.
Ooh, sounds familiar. Dunyarzad told us a story like that when we first arrived in Sumeru City. So it was about the first sage, huh?
Yep, but in the part you heard, he hadn't become the first sage yet. There's more to the story. His piety and wisdom were acknowledged by the Dendroarchon, and she finally gave her blessing to him. All kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage, as if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated. After who knows how long, he mastered all the knowledge he could comprehend. Afterward, he said to the Dendro Archon, "I miss my parents, my wife, and my children. I've been away from home for far too long. They must be worried." The Dendro Archon smiled. The next second, the sage found himself lying in his bed, as if he had just woken up from a dream. His wife, lying next to him, said, "You're off to search for the Dendro Archon today, aren't you? Have a safe journey, my love." In the end, the first sage took care of many disasters in Sumeru City and founded the Academia. What a happy ending.
So, the first sage was dreaming ever since the beginning of the story? He never went on his journey?
Yes, but his faith and determination were conveyed to the Dendro Archon, so she blessed him in the form of a dream.
Paimon understands where you're coming from now. That's a really interesting connection. But
I see. Well, it just so happens that today's Sub-Zero's festival is almost over too. Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Sub-Zero's as beautiful as we can.
Please dance your heart out.
The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the dance of Sub-Zero's.
She knows.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilou's dance.
What? Her spirit is there? That's just sad.
Oh, good morning, traveler. Oh, Paimon feels like she's been asleep for the longest time. Paimon's head feels super heavy. Did we oversleep? Do you even remember going to sleep last night? Paimon thinks it was after the Sub-Zero's festival. The Sub-Zero's festival! Have we finally escaped from the Sub-Zero samsara? Quick! Take off your Akasha terminal! She's not in her room! What happened? Huh? What usual spot?
The end of the shit. Fucking hate it when I can't pronounce words.
Well done, Traveler and Paimon.
Catherine?
And thank you, Dunyarzad, for organizing the Sub-Zero's festival for me.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry, who are...
Dunyarzad! You're okay! Oh, don't
Wait a
scare
minute.
us like that!
You're in Catherine's body? How the fuck you doing that?
Oh, Traveler Paimon. I have something amazing to tell you. I just had a dream, and I saw Nilu performing the dance of Sub-Zeros.
That wasn't a dream. Oh my god, that quest. Alright.
You're actually Nahida, aren't you? Paimon felt like Catherine was acting weird when we met at the Sub-Zero's festival. And Dunyarzad, did you save her?
It's a really long story. We shouldn't disturb her. Her consciousness is still weakened. Let's chat somewhere else. How about by the Traveler's favorite bench?
Hey, Fel. Have you ever played a game called Catherine before? It was a 360 game. And a PlayStation game. It's basically a game where you climb up these blocks, and if you don't climb up the blocks in enough time, you'll fall to your death. And basically, at the end of every level, you're given a choice, and depending on how you play the game, you either end up with the girl you're supposed to marry, or the girl you had a one-night stand with.
Toodaloo.
You need to release Catherine full body in the next place. What happened? Your Discord did what now? You got a notification? Yeah. Do you want to repeat it? Switch.tv? The fuck is that? Oh.
Let's talk about Dunyarzad first. It's such a relief that she's all right.
After we parted on the last day of the Sub-Zero's festival, I left the city and saw what the Traveler had described. Among the countless dreams, I found one that was growing fainter and fainter. This proved my suspicion. Once Dunyarzad could no longer bear the Akasha harvesting her dreams, her consciousness began to dissipate. But this also meant it escaped the Akasha's control. Such a small fragment of consciousness can't last for very long, though. It will return to its original dream, where both will gradually fade until they completely disappear. I used all the power I had to keep her dying dream alive as long as possible. But it still wouldn't have lasted for much longer if it hadn't been for you two breaking the samsara.
So it looks like we did manage to save Dunyarzad in the end. And not a moment too soon.
Yo, Fel, did you hear me? Kid said she'd be back. Probably because you were talking. You were talking while she was talking. You're welcome. What would you do without me? The same great prices now. I want lower prices, not the same prices. Give me lower prices.
Huh? Why are you two smiling so happily? I thought you'd be so moved that you'd start crying. I need to spend more time observing human emotions.
Both are fine. Everyone reacts differently.
All right. You two must have a lot of other questions for me, right? After all, you saved my faithful believer. To be accurate, I'm using the Akasha as a medium to occupy Catherine's consciousness.
How did you do that? Poor Catherine. Does this mean you can also occupy other people's consciousnesses?
Theoretically, I can enter anyone's mind as long as they're wearing their Akasha terminal. The Akasha is the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. As Lesser Lord Kusanali and the first Akasha terminal, my consciousness has always been linked to the Akasha. I've always respected my people's free will, so I've never actually occupied their consciousness. When necessary, I just borrow this bionic Snezhnayan puppet.
Hold on. Did we just learn some deep, dark secret? So Catherine is... No wonder Paimon felt something was off about her.
Snezhnayan.
What about your own body? Why do you need to borrow other people's? Don't you live in the sanctuary of Surasthana?
That story begins a long time ago. After Greater Lord Rukkhadevata disappeared, the sages found my newly born self and took me back to Sumeru. At that time, I was young and weak. The sages kept me in the sanctuary of Surasthana, ostensibly for the sake of protecting me. But I've hardly heard from them since. However, I do understand that they had hoped to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata instead of me, a symbol of her passing.
So, the sages basically put their new Archon under house arrest? How dare they! Why don't you teach them a lesson, Nahida?
In some ways, they aren't wrong. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was omniscient and omnipotent. Even after her death, the Akasha is still empowering this nation. And I'm still really far away from being able to call myself the God of Wisdom. Moreover, the Academia is also more proficient at governing this country. My existence has little meaning.
You should make it harder and make you do both. Hey, Fel, did you hear me? I said they should make it harder and make you do both. Get 10 kills and get 10 assists. If it was Call of Duty, they'd make you do both. You do realize getting 10 assists is harder than getting 10 kills. Assists are always harder to get than kills. Yo, Fel, assists are always harder to get than kills.
Yeah,
That's some
you
deep
got
ass
a
shit
lot
right
of
there.
believers. Just look at the Sub-Zero's festival. Everyone who showed up truly loves you.
Thank you for the kind words. But I honestly don't need physical freedom as long as I can connect my consciousness to the Akasha. Trying to find a way to save Irminsul is my life's mission and top priority. I will work on that, and try to live up to being a deity in the meantime. Every once in a while, I will also take up the duties of the God of Wisdom and enlighten a lost soul here and there. Doing all that should be enough. Got it! I hope my answers were satisfactory, seekers of knowledge. To be honest, maintaining Dunyarzad's fading dream took a lot of mental energy. I think I may need to rest for a while. Oh, and you don't need to worry too much about the Sage's activities for now. The Akasha won't be able to conduct another project on the scale of the Sub-Zero's Samsara in the immediate future.
Go and get some sleep. Leave everything to us.
What a relief. This is truly the most exhausting birthday I've ever had.
Traveler? Paimon? Why am I here? Do either of you know?
Maybe you were sleepwalking. You know you can't wake up a sleepwalker. We happened to walk by, so we thought we'd wait for you to wake up.
I see. Huh. I should visit my maintenance personnel sometime.
Maintenance?
Oh, I'm fine. I better go. Thank you.
Captain's a puppet? Hey, yo, Fel!
We spent quite some time in Sumeru City, but ever since we last said goodbye to Lesser Lord Kusanali, we haven't heard anything from
The
her.
one that's always behind the desk?
Oh, we can't just keep waiting around like this. Let's go find Catherine and pick up some work so we can at least keep ourselves busy.
You know? She comes from Setnaya.
Toodaloo.
She's manifested there. Oh, I'm supposed to know that. I don't know shit. I don't know that much about Setnaya.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh.
Shake me. Trifling matter. Like a triumphant hero. Leave it there for now. Thank you guys for watching.